So in the original game, they did the best they could given their limitations and working with the DS and GBA hardware at the same time. But in the remake, I can look at this and see God damn, did you hear that? Did you see that? I'm finally sold on it. I'm not seeing a representation of what I was meant to see. I'm not watching avatars anymore like I was with the DS and GBA version. This is what I was supposed to see the first time. And that, I think, would be reason enough for this remake to exist. These really powerful scenes that are meant to convey something strongly, the visual component is now there more than ever. You feel more physically close to the danger, more physically close to the emotional storytelling. It's great, and it helps that the art style really sells the environments, the surreal, larger-than-life environments around the characters. Like, just even in the gameplay, with the new art style, it just feels more like you're actually seeing what's happening. This game, in its original incarnation, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue, was actually the first game to ever make me cry. Metal Gear Rising was the second, but Metal Gear Rising I cried for very personal reasons. This one, I just cried because I think the storytelling is actually that fucking good. You're seeing mostly gameplay because I want to keep story spoilers to a minimum in case you haven't played it, because I think everyone should play this. Just to see what it would be like if Pokemon stories just tried really, really hard for once, maybe. But yeah, I absolutely fanboy over the original versions of this game whenever I can, and this version just seems all around better. Just all around better. There are gameplay improvements, and I cannot express how amazing it is to see a story I love improved so much by the addition of less abstract graphics, by actually seeing what I meant to see, being closer to the conflict. It's such a huge difference. That means that even though Zapdos himself is kind of a pushover if you know what to do, which is to make sure he never actually gets a turn, at least this story really sells on him being fearsome, because you can't tell me you watched that cutscene and didn't think, wow, that's one powerful motherfucking bird. So yes, if you're at all curious about Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that is, please do support the remake, because they didn't fuck with the story, and they actually made it better with the new visual and audio enhancements. They didn't completely remake the music, they just made everything crisper, and used better instruments that sound so similar to the original that it keeps the original spirit perfectly intact. It's such a respectful remake, is what I'm trying to say. So please support it if you're at all interested. The original made me cry. I think it has the best story out of any Pokemon game. Everyone should experience it if they're a little bit interested in Pokemon. I don't even think the gameplay is all that great for my personal taste, and I still adore the game. So yeah,